Her bright eyes lightened up any room. She lived the perfect life with her family in Romania. Her life came crumbling down when her mom died. Filled with guilt, anger, and confusion, her dad turned to drugs and alcohol, trying to find an outlet. With the money lost to his addiction, Stella's father tried to win the money back with gambling, but to no avail. Debt consumed his life, so he was given a proposition: to be killed or to give his daughter up for slavery. He chose his 13-year-old daughter to be sold into a life filled with forced sex, abuse, and fear.
One day, he walked into Stella's room and told her to get up while dragging her out of her bedroom door. Half asleep, she was reluctant to get up. Her father, noticing that she is not cooperating, beat her up until she couldn't move anymore. He picked her limp body up and carried her across the hall towards the awaiting men. Unable to get out from her father's arms, she was easily given to the traffickers for only $1,500. Who's to say how much a person is really worth?
Not long after she arrived at the trafficker's shed, she tried to move, only to realize that the whole right side of her body was paralyzed. Due to this lack of mobility, the traffickers were easily able to take advantage of her. 30 to 50 times a day, she was brutally beaten and abused without any way to defend herself, because a little girl, once beaten, won't fight back. The room she was held in wasn't an average room for a 13-year-old girl. It was a room filled with darkness, the noises of rats, and other rodents she couldn't see. Abuse and rape was a daily occurrence that lasted for almost 4 years, until her 17th birthday was not assured. After being raped for 12 to 13 times a day, she noticed her health was deteriorating before her eyes. Motivated by money and pleasure, the men took no time to notice her sickness. Weeks later, the traffickers entered her room to discover a cold and lifeless body huddled up in a corner. Her body was later dumped in an alley where the unsuspecting public reported it to the police. The police suspected that she was trafficked due to the multiple bruises appearing all over her body. After further inspection, they discovered that Stella died of HIV.